Hey, I get it, you're staring at that sleek black box on the Amazon page, trying to decide if it's worth pulling the trigger, especially when you've got a budget and a weekend camping trip looming. You're probably thinking, will this actually keep my lights on when the grid goes out? Will it fit in my car trunk? And what if I'm just buying hype? Those are exactly the worries I had before I started digging into the Jackery Generator 1000 V2, so let's walk through the real-world stuff that matters, not just the headline specs. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the thing that caught my eye is the LiFePO4 battery. It's the same chemistry you see in electric car packs, which means it can handle more charge cycles than a typical lead-acid setup. In plain English, you can expect it to stay healthy for many years of occasional use, perfect for a family that wants a backup for power outages, but doesn't plan to run it every weekend. That longevity is the main value driver, because you're essentially buying a battery that won't need to be replaced every few years. Now, let's picture a typical camping scenario. You're pulling into a remote site with no electrical hookups, you've got a mini fridge, a couple of USB chargers, a portable electric kettle, and maybe a low-watt LED strip for ambience. The Jackery's 1070 Wh capacity gives you roughly 1012 hours of runtime on that fridge alone, and you can still power a couple of phones, a Bluetooth speaker, and the LED strip without dipping into the emergency reserve. The 1500 W AC output is more than enough to run a small microwave or a power tool for a quick repair, which is something I've actually tested on a rainy weekend when the campsite's communal kitchen was out of service. The power station hit the on button instantly, no lag, and the microwave heated up my coffee in under a minute. That kind of reliability is what turns a good gadget into a peace-of-mind tool. Charging speed is another practical point. Jackery includes a 200W solar panel that plugs directly into the unit, and the fast and smart charging algorithm they advertise means you can get roughly 50% of the battery topped up in about 3 hours of decent sun. In real life, I set the panel up on a sunny hill while the kids were playing, and by the time dinner rolled around, I'd added enough juice to run the fridge for the night and still have a cushion for the next day's lights. If you're in a region with variable weather, you can also charge from a wall outlet or a car cigarette lighter socket, which gives you 3 ways to replenish the pack. The downside here is that the solar panel isn't foldable into a compact square. It's a rigid 200W panel that takes a bit of space in the trunk. If you're packing for a minimalist backpacking trip, that extra bulk might be a deal breaker. The app control is a nice modern touch. Through the Jackery app, you can see real-time battery percentage, estimated runtime for each connected device, and even set alerts for low power. I found this most useful during a power outage at home when I was juggling the fridge, a laptop, and a CPAP machine. Instead of guessing, the app told me exactly how many minutes I had left before I needed to switch to a lower draw mode. For someone who likes data, it's a pleasant addition, but if you're the type who prefers a simple push button, the app can feel a bit superfluous. Who should actually buy this? If you're a weekend camper who likes a bit of comfort, fridge, lights, maybe a portable heater, and you also want a solid emergency backup for home, the Jackery 1000 V2 fits nicely. It's also a good pick for DIY hobbyists who need a portable power source for tools in the garage or at a job site where a generator would be overkill. The combination of a high-capacity LiFePO4 battery, decent AC output, and multiple charging options makes it a versatile all-rounder. Who might skip it? If you're looking for a pure, high-output generator to run an entire household or heavy appliances like a full-size air conditioner, you'll run into the 1500W ceiling quickly. The unit is powerful for its size, but it's still a portable station, not a standby generator rated for hundreds of amps. Also, if you travel light and can't spare the space for a 200W solar panel, you'll either need to rely on wall charging or look for a smaller power bank that fits into a day pack. Let's talk about the hidden trade-offs. The first one is weight. At about 22 pounds, it's portable enough to lift into the back of a SUV, but you definitely don't want to lug it up a mountain trail. The second is price. Jackery's reputation and the LiFePO4 chemistry push the cost higher than a comparable lead-acid portable power station. However, when you factor in the longer battery life and the fact that you